that's my old neck of the woods.
All right, I'm back
I was
in the
right on the county
C-Fix
line
truck.
between
We're at Las Vegas Motor
Waller.
Speedway. We got 40 laps. I said I was going to try to qualify, and I couldn't get my second lap, which I'm pretty sure would have been a 31.1. So, oh well. I guess 19th we would have started right here in 22nd. So, second, yeah. But we are going to go out here. Hopefully pick some more of my safety rating up that was lost last week due to the short tracks. Just obliterated my safety rating. Did some practice. Not sure. Did change this, right? Yes. Hopefully we're gonna
What's good, everybody?
keep our nose clean.
Where's that A license you said you were going to get yesterday? I am literally 0.05 away. I will have it after this race if I go clean. Nah, I got
40 laps. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
Alright, who wants the pole?
Follow car number 14 in the outside column.
See if we can get our Fago Echo Cooler high seat car.
By the way, Andrew, whoever told us about that qualifying line, it's actually been working. This is the second pole I've gotten, luckily. What was that? There was that one race where the dude told us the qualifying line, the one that was on YouTube, and I've been using it, and it's actually helped me get into the 30.
Ooh.
Oh, Evan. I put it to good use, and I was able to get the pole this race.
Alright, John, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go, nail it! Start's alright, let's build on it.
Wow. This is a lot looser than I was, even in practice at nighttime. At dark.
Go ahead, I'm going to back off.
P14. The next car is Murray. The leader has just done a 31.1 with P14. That lap was a 31.3. The guy behind has just done a 31.3. car in front's lap time is a 31.2. New fastest lap for Fox, 30.9.
Car high. Easy, hold your line. Hold your line. Easy, hold your line.
Okay, John, we're matching race pace. Fastest lap for Fox, 30.9.
3 wide on the inside. Car high.
3 wide.
Hold your line. Hold your line. In the middle, 3 wide, clear low. Car up high. Careful, still there. Still there. Clear all around.
13th place.
And the tires finally came up to temp. Seemed to be sliding around like I was earlier. Either there's more speed in the draft, and that's nowhere near what I was doing in practice. There's just not a lot of
Car outside. Still there. Still there. Easy, hold your line. Careful, still there.
P12, you've just done a 31.1.
Clear high.
That lap time was 31.2.
stacking up here. Outside, they're getting past.
Car up high. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear outside.
P11. Okay, John, the next car is McClendon. Hodge is now leading.
Must be some aero push.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
P12. Your lap time was 31.8.
Thanks for that, man.
I'm just saving tires, Andrew. Let me know when you want to go around. It's real hard to pass when you're saving, or trying to save.
Nah, you're fine.
P12.
I didn't want to pass you earlier, but I had stuff to run. If I didn't go underneath you, I was going to wreck you. And I had somebody on my tail, so I couldn't stop.
Oh no, I hear ya. Gotta go when you gotta go.
Okay, John, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
Car inside. Easy, hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. You're clear low.
That lap was at 32.3.
Just can't get to these guys.
guess I chose the wrong car on that last lap.
Car low. Still there.
Oh, you mean
Careful,
the
still there. Clear
damaged
low.
black car racing with the leader?
Good consistency. Keep him coming.
Yeah, I didn't know he was damaged. Otherwise, I would have went on the outside. That's all right.
P13.
Why are you racing like that, 12?
Car outside. Still there.
You're gonna rub the back bumper off of that.
Easy, hold your line. You're all clear high.
Racing like what? Let it ready by.
I didn't realize he was the lap down. He was pushing me.
Has the momentum off the corner.
P14. That lap time was 32.6.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy, sir. Thank you.
Car high. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high. Car high.
Your lap time was at 32.7.
Careful, still there. Clear high. Car outside. Clear outside.
I see.
Full course caution.
That changes shit.
We're under caution. Pits are closed. Pace cars out. Line up single file behind car number 23.
Don't stop, guys. Keep on going.
Shit, I don't remember if I qualified 4 or 6.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
4.
Thanks, guys. I don't have my crew chief turned on, so he can't tell me where my pit stall is.
Come on down, Matthias.
The leader, Hodge, is pitting. Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Dude, go to the speed limit on pit lane. Dude, go to the speed limit. Gotta love getting turned by people on pit road because they won't do the speed limit and then won't turn into their pit. Literally going like 10 miles an hour short. I don't understand it.
There's people driving down the left-hand side of pit road, like, it's brutal.
How do so many people spin out on pit lane?
Horsepower, baby! Horsepower! Come on! I choked.
Perspur!
How did I come out of the lead? I was 4th.
Well, I got turned by the 3. And
Wow.
Pits are open.
yeah, I don't know how.
Tyler's
I mean, they don't want to
terrible.
do the speed limit down pit road. They're literally doing 5, 10 miles and under. And he was behind me, so I don't know how he wasn't going into his box before I went into my box, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I saw that. That sucks, Andrew.
Yeah, I was 9th and came out 3rd.
Ooh, third.
Yeah, I was 5th and came out 9th, even though I missed my pit box, had to back up, and I spun out.
I came in 6th, missed my pit stall and still came out 2nd.
Shit show.
Yeah, some stuff definitely went down up to the front there.
Like Bubba Wallace was driving my truck there for a second.
Oh, the leaders crashed into each other coming on the pit road, 1st and 2nd. And then they do 10 miles an hour under the speed limit the whole way down, so I'm passing them on the outside. And again, both of them qualified behind me, but yet somehow they spun me out when they should have went into their pit boxes.
Wow, 75-87's good numbers.
Yeah, I was in the back though. I got ran into, so.
Pits are open.
I was running P5. I'm at 75.87 as well.
I was bringing my stuff up, 73.86.
I've been trying to get better, man. The tires have been my Achilles heel in these things. I'm trying to get better at it, but.
Jim, what's the advice on being so good on saving?
Okay, John, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
But the guys who think they're faster and you pass you on the first couple laps and you get them about 4 or 5 later.
Are you lifting a good bit in the corners on this track?
On entry, right?
Not a good bit, but I get off the throttle and then slowly get her back on.
From what I've been experimenting with, man, is even the tiniest little lift on entry seems to save a lot if you do it consistently.
Yes, it does. 100%.
Yeah, if you lift too much on entry, you're going to get dropped like a bad habit. It's a tiny little bit. Goes a long way.
Definitely a balancing act. Trying to learn from the people better than me here.
Well, you're asking the wrong guy because I spun out on pit lane, so... No, yeah, don't lift all the way in coast. Just get off it a little bit, drop the R's, and then slowly get back on it, and you'll find yourself running up front towards the end.
For me, I know there was a few races where I would just, in corners, let off to about 60%, and then just get back in the throttle once they hit the bottom.
Yeah, perfect. No saving here now.
Green flag, we're racing.
Car low.
P9.
Tires are going to be slippery, though.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear low.
Jim, you were at 75, right?
I'd have to look
Car
again.
inside.
It was like 86, I don't know.
Careful,
Yeah.
still there. Still there.
Okay, yeah, I was
Clear
at
on the
80,
inside.
so.
Yeah, 75.87.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution. We're under caution. Pits closed. The pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 15.
I'm going to let pace car by here. Yep, everybody check up on the back stretch. Lay in the pace car. Damn, that pace car hauling.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Taking off like a trooper.
Man, pace car's been hauling ass recently.
The pace car always scares me when they do that. I'll be just there and then I look at my rear view, I just yell, the damn car's just coming.
They got the stick driving that shit now, man. It's flying.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention and he flies through your truck, scares the shit out of you.
There was one time where I don't know what I was doing, and the next thing I know, I just see and I just yanked my wheel to the left.
Pace car is
Wow, if
out.
you don't mind
Pits
the
are
stopping.
closed.
Yeah, he definitely that pace off play some dangerous peekaboo.
Peekaboo. A little far back for a green white checkered here when we get going.
There'll be about, what, 3 laps to go when it goes green?
Yeah. Only I didn't fuck up on pit road, pardon my French.
That wasn't French.
Well, we might have lost the third place car here.
So, Jim, would you say that it's very important to be very smooth back on the throttle? Is that where the tire saving comes in?
Well, coming off, if you're hard on the throttle, you're going to burn up your right front and then your right rear. But
We're going
I
green
kind
next
of
time
ease
by.
into it. I'm off at not, like you said, 60%, and then I slowly back ease in it. When the car starts rotating and coming down towards the line, then you're slowly back on it. You got to feel the truck rotate. I feel it rotate and start moving down, and then I'm back on the throttle.
Same. It also depends on the angle you take into the corner, too.
Yeah, there's a lot that has to do with it. You got to find your line on this track, and I do a lot of practicing where, which lane, saved the most.
I'd say in general, though, using the light switch on-off gas method is not good for tires.
Backing up entry is definitely going to be a big difference if you're not doing that already. It's going to save that right front for sure.
Yeah, entry is the right front, exiting is the right rear.
Well, if you're pushing out to that outside wall on that exit as well, you're definitely heating up that right front, the balance.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
You hit it, you wear it on more.
On the
Green flag. Come on, John. Push, push, push. We can get this guy. 10th position.
Car inside. Hold your line. Clear low.
P11.
Car low. Easy, hold your line. Careful, still there. Clear inside.
This guy's running.
That's a new fastest lap for Hodge. 30.6. P12. 2 to go.
Not sure how full throttle in practice corresponds to not even being able to do it in here.
White flag, last lap. The gap to Murray behind is now 0.9.
Turn him! Turn him!
What a great race. Woo!
P12. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Hey, that was fun, guys. Thank you.
Great and good race, man. Good race.
Yeah, good finish there, guys. Good win, Grayson.
Thanks. I thought you were going to get me there on that last lap.
I did. What screws me over is the bump in the corners. It gets me a little loose.
I forgot, like, I was saving tires on the restart there. I'm like, what am I doing? I did like a lap and a
Watch your
half,
speed.
letting off.
I was really hoping that it would be a closer green to the
Box
finish,
in,
just because
5,
I knew if there was going to be like
4,
2 or 3 laps,
3,
y'all were going to be able to
2,
catch up
1.
real quick.
Box now.
Lifting, I started catching you guys, but there was nowhere to go. You guys had to have the preferred lines.
Small incident point.
Well, the good news is I got my A license.
iRacing, my rating increase.
Good job, man.
Getting your A license is not that big of a deal. Cup cars suck.
Yeah, I just wanted to get my A license back. I had it and then raced Michigan last season and then lost it in the transition to this season. So slowly building up my I rating and safety rating up again, especially since I was big with next week, so want to have a good amount.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, you have more options, but the next gen cars, they're horrible.
Yeah, they're definitely pretty disappointing, especially if you've been racing the B Series, getting that thing in from what is going on here.
Not entirely sure how they think that's going to be great for NASCAR, but
Totally, man. Like, you get the new one, the next gen, and it's almost even worse. Like, this is going to be the future? Kind of scary.
I don't know, for me it feels like NASCAR's trying to go more towards the road.
That he won't be around long.
Guys, it's no longer a sport, it's an entertainment.
The cars just seem so easy to drive. Like, it doesn't seem like that should be what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel like they're just heading more towards the road course scene. It's like, with adding road courses to the schedule and everything, I don't know.
The car is based off the Australian V8 supercars, and what are those guys on? They run all road courses. I'd love to see, let's bring 8 of those cars over and let's see them run on even like a Richmond. Let's see what they do. 8 of those cars.
I don't know if it's because they're trying to reach out to different fan bases, but they're going to lose a lot more than they're going to gain.
Yeah, but that's what they're hoping for. I mean, you got to look at what they're doing. I mean, look at the woke atmosphere over the garage pull-down rope last year. Look at, it's all, I listen to Sirius XM Speedway, and when everybody says that Bubba Wallace has no talent, they're like, oh, you're only saying that because he's white. It's like, no, he has no talent. He's been given primo equipment in Truck Series, in the Xfinity Series, and now in the Cup Series, and it's nothing. That 2311 car is no better than Levine's. So stop.
Yeah, that garage pull thing, that was crazy, man. Like, to let that go to the point that it got to, it was nuts.
A freaking FBI investigation. I mean, the FBI will come and investigate a garage pull, but yet I see 0 indictments for the city of Portland on fire, or Washington State on fire, or LA on fire, or my own hometown of Kenosha, Wisconsin on fire for all of the destruction that some other political movement did. I mean, NASCAR is appeasing the anti-NASCAR fan.
Yeah, I think stuff like that is definitely trying to pick up the lowest common denominator and just get any sort of attention they can, which is obviously not good.
Yeah, it's like if you want to involve, racial equality, I mean, you already have the diversity program, but why don't you open up a NASCAR Technical Institute instead of making all these kids come to Charlotte to learn about NASCAR? Why don't you open up one on the outskirts of Chicago, on the outskirts of LA, on the outskirts of New York, and bring NASCAR to, and not the racing, the mechanics of it, where people, I mean, I considered going to the NASCAR Technical Institute. I just wasn't moving to Charlotte. I didn't want to go there.
I see what you're saying. Instead of making them come to NASCAR, take NASCAR to them.
Totally, they need to do that for sure. But it's all about publicity. Like, they don't really care. They just want to have photo shoots with diverse people so they can grow their fan base, which anybody who really knows what's going on knows it's all about the money. But they keep playing it up.
Here's what I have to say about it, and it's very simple. The organization of Black Lives Matter is a complete joke because one person kills, one person out of a population of 20 million. Okay, so it's not even registered as a percentage point. But yet, black on black lives murdering people is 99% of it. But yet, they won't build their own communities, but yet they expect the woke crowd to destroy the non-black community. I just don't understand it.
The majority of people don't understand what Black Lives Matter is, and they don't understand the real base behind the organization. So from the outside, it looks like a good cause. And the only way you're going to change that is to have a better cause that everybody jumps on board with. You know what I mean? People are very easily manipulated into doing what they think is right.
For me, the way I see it, the United States in general is in shambles. Everybody, before it used to be helping your neighbor, do this for your neighbor, help each other. Now it's just every man for himself. That neighborly feeling is gone. It's everybody for themselves.
Francisco, I know you're in Texas, but are you in Houston or Dallas or San Antonio or what major metropolitan are you by?
None of the above, my friend. I am 5 minutes from the border.
Okay. I'm in the boondocks. Omaha, Nebraska is close to me, but I'm in a small town outside of it. And Omaha is a 45-minute drive. And that atmosphere still exists today in this town. My neighbor, hey, if you're not home and leave the garage door open, I'll close it for you. And, hey, I'll take your garbage out if you're on vacation and all that. That all happens still where I'm at. It's where I left. When I left the Metro, Milwaukee, and Chicago areas, that's where that animosity is, is your neighbor doesn't exist anymore. They're just another piece of trash.
I 100% agree because, where I'm from, they talk about border crisis, they talk about all this, and it's all publicity. Don't get me wrong, there is yada. But it's nothing like they describe. I've lived here for 22 years already, and it's nothing like people aren't afraid to go out. Everybody just talks to one another. It's the small towns, everybody talks to each other. Everybody's still that neighborly feeling. It's just, I feel like in bigger cities, that's all gone. Politicians, they forgot how to work with one another. There's no compromising. It's either my way or the highway, and I feel like that's what separates a lot of people.
Yeah, literally, if you were to go back 4 years in politics where they actually work together. Like, if you were to bring that type of thing right now, like, you could probably find somebody on the left that will accept voter ID. And then you will find somebody on the right that will accept, let's do immigration reform, make it easier for people to become U.S. citizens. And when you get those two to work together, all of a sudden it's like, yep, it's a 2-year process instead of a 7-year process. It's a $500 fee now instead of a $20,000 fee. You don't.
Huh. I can do that. Fun. Okay, what was the last accident? That happened way in the back. Uh-oh. Is that somebody way down there who... Oh yeah. Way on back here. No, that it wasn't thought-provoking, interesting conversation. Just trying to get this done so I can go start another race. Alright, very back cars. What happened? Somebody got loose. Checked up. Ran into him. Woo! Car pops in the air. Always. Alright, why are we doing this? This guy. Did we lose all of our... Oh, this one. Wow, last lap was the fastest lap I had? Fancy. Did everything I could to stay with him. Just don't know. I feel like we were on the thing and had the exact same steering ratio, and I could not handle for garbage. In practice, I was running it wide open the entire time, down to the bottom. It's got to be an aero push. It's 10 laps, I ran 30 laps, just driving it down to the bottom. Nothing. Either way, no incident points. I'll take a small iRacing bump, and disappointed I couldn't get inside the top 10, but 12 out of 24 vehicles that started it. I was halfway up there. I will take it. I will take it.